I guard admission. I am one of the watchers on the wall. It is difficult to be admitted into the what am I going to call this? The Hall of Fame of tomfoolery. It is. It's difficult. I talk about a lot of outrageous shit on this channel all the time. I have a lot of fun doing it, right? And most of it doesn't even have to do with football. It's just whatever the hell happened in my day or whatever else I'm talking about. I don't know. I just kind of turn the camera on and talk. But I am very careful when I hand out titles. You know, like a kingship of tomfoolery, a duke of tomfoolery, those sorts of things. But this guy, the guy we are about to talk about in this video, he deserves that. He deserves it. Because while I am normally talking about something that is within the realm of something else I've talked about before, I have never, not one time, talked about whatever the hell this is. Now, it happened, obviously, and this is why you probably already saw it, it happened in the Estonian League, okay? In this match between Namakalju and Levadia. I don't know. I've never been to Estonia. Okay, but Levadia, maybe that's it. They're top of the league on 25 points going into this match, and Namakalju is at 19 points. But you might have noticed that Namakalju is on a hot streak. They're absolutely cooking. They're barbecuing the opposition, Estonia style, which I've heard uses a lot of vinegar and 7 spices that you're not allowed to know about. It's kind of like Dr. Pepper, but good. And then they go into this match and they win 2-0. Very impressive. Big superstar Ibrahim Jabir. I was really excited when he signed for Kalju, and Christian Kask. His brother Christian Flask, he never quite made it to the professional ranks because of the alcohol and an arrow to the knee, actually. Looking forward to the next Elder Scrolls in 15 years, but might play Oblivion in the meantime. I'm really focused today. Okay. Kalju, 1-2-0. Very exciting. Not really. I mean, surprising result, obviously, but not overly exciting. Then you realize Kalju's manager was suspended for this game. And so, wow, I guess they didn't really need him. I mean, they won a lot of matches before, but now he's suspended. He's not able to play. But this guy, Nikita Andreyev, this guy right here, former player, played the Russian U19 level. You know, he coached the Namakalju U21s. He was an assistant, and then he became the coach of the team in 2023. Right? And he was born in Estonia. Don't let the name fool you, even though he played for the Russian youth teams. Okay, Nikita Andreyev, definitely a Russian name. He was born in Narva, Estonia, and he's still young. He's just 36 years old, and he's worked his way up to being a manager in the Estonian League. Maybe a rising star in the managerial game, right? This is his second managerial role after managing, strangely enough, Levadia, as a caretaker manager in 2022, when he was just 33 years old. So he has actually managed the team that he was playing against. But it was a shame he didn't get to see them because he was suspended. Except this absolute mad lad, overused phrase, but very applicable right here, found a way to watch the match anyways. He went into the stadium and he stood on the roof of the stadium. Now, apparently, according to this article, there is literally only one article about it. He was not up there for the entire match. Okay, so he was only on top of the stadium for how long? A bit. He was spotted. At one point, the manager was seen standing on top of Namakalju's stadium roof. Now, what can you do from here? I mean, obviously, the jokes kind of write themselves. Jose Mourinho's sitting here taking notes, right? But I have so many different questions. The first of all, I needed to figure out how exactly big this stadium is. It's the Hiiu Stadium, which this is the stadium, and as we can see, he's standing up here. This is our forensic investigation of what the hell's going on. This is the stadium, right? Hi, you ended up on the Wikipedia page. You probably don't know that. You're just living your life not knowing that's going on. And there's stands over here and stuff, but this is Estonian top league football. And then here is the stand, right? And he was able to get on top of this. Now, it's not that high. So maybe you bring a ladder up on the backside. I don't know. If you're allowed to get into the stadium, then you could probably come up over here and then hop, skip, and jump onto the roof. But he wasn't allowed into the stadium. And honestly, legally speaking, is he in the stadium right now? Because he's banned from the touchline, right? As it's pointed out in this Men in Blazers post about this, right? He's banned from the touchline, right? You've been suspended. You're not allowed to be sitting in the stands giving signs to people. He's not. I would argue legally, Your Honor, I would argue that he is in fact not in the stadium and that he has instead found a way, Your Honor, respectfully, that he has instead found a way to circumvent the laws of the game. And while those laws might need to be amended so that a manager such as this genius, can be forced to actually serve his suspension, he cannot be punished under the current laws of the game because they do not include this sort of behavior. I like the idea that he's also up there, and we only have 2 pictures from this. I searched far and wide for video of this incident, for literally any other information about this incident. I swear to you, I am presenting you every piece of English language information about what occurred in Estonia. But he's just standing there. He doesn't care if anybody notices him. I'm sure the referee did. But what is the referee supposed to do? Get the security to go try and remove him from the roof of the stadium? I mean, hell, maybe he kicked the ladder down after he got up there. Of course, the security could then put it back up, but let's not assume that the security is that competent. I don't know if you've ever met security at games, and this is no offense because there is very competent security at games. But sometimes there isn't. And honestly, in the Estonian league, if we're looking at a stadium that looks like this, there might just be one grandma who lives down the street who you're not going to deploy onto a roof to try and go get a rabble-rousing manager down to try and do something. No, this is pure genius. And it obviously worked. And not to mention, if I was actually on this guy's team and I saw him up there, maybe he was pointing, maybe he was giving hand signals. Honestly, in a stadium this small, he probably could be yelling down, like actually yelling down instructions. Oh, I was banned from the touchline. I'm just going to yell from up here. I'd be all behind this guy. I want this guy managing my team. This guy's awesome. And all I'm saying is the rest of this season, watch out for that Noma Kalju comeback. Okay, because don't put Baby in a corner. Right? Do not put Baby in a corner. Baby's been in a corner and won 6 straight. Now, granted, they had their opponent get a red card and won it, but I think they were going to beat Talina Kalev anyways. I mean, I had money on Kalju in that game. I don't know. But Kalju's off on the run. And this is a summer league, so they're just getting going, if you're wondering why they've only played 11 matches. Yeah, it's a little too cold in Estonia. Again, never been there. I'm just assuming. Seems like a place that would be cold. Somebody that can play for the Russian national team is born there. It's probably cold. Hey, wait. Because this is actually recorded after I found the highlights of this match, and you can actually see him on the roof. He's on the roof for the entire game. Look, there he is. He's in the dark, dude. He has an assistant manager up there. He's not even the only guy up there. They were on the roof the entire game and nobody did anything about it. I mean, I don't know if they were supposed to do something about it, but nobody did anything about it. You could see at the end of the match ends kind of right here. You could see him and the assistant coach celebrating the win, bro. They're celebrating the win on the roof of the stadium. The TV crew obviously knew he was up there. They freaking zoomed in on him. They showed him celebrating on the freaking roof. I can't believe. I feel like I found the Holy Grail here. I can't believe I found the actual footage of the match to show that they all knew he was up there. This was not some sneaky thing. He actually just got around the rules. Absolutely insane.